Numéro 13, N'Golo.
His name thrills crowds and arouses passions. Songs are even dedicated to him. Whether he likes it or not, N'Golo Kanté is a star. And while he is now clocking up the miles on the biggest pitches in the Premier League and Europe, it was not all plain sailing for the man whose talent and personality have made him the darling of the French national team. From his childhood to the Chelsea Blues shirts, let's look back at the fabulous destiny of a man who has gone through the stages at great speed. I named him Mr. N'Golo Kanté. But first, don't forget to subscribe to Megafoot, the best of football in video. Born on March 29, 1991 in Paris to Malian parents, N'Golo Kanté grew up in the Paris region of Rueil-Malmaison. At the age of 11, he signed his first football license with the club closest to his neighborhood, Jeunesse Sportive de Suresnes. It was there that the kid from Hauts-de-Seine began his love affair with the game. Very quickly, the young N'Golo proved to be a cut above the rest. Endowed with enormous stamina and a keen ear for his coaches, the boy impressed, crushed the competition, and was systematically outclassed in an age category. The phenomenon was predicted to become a professional footballer. He knocked on the doors of many training centers, such as those of Lorient, Rennes, Sochaux, or the INF Clairefontaine. However, not all of them were rushing to recruit him into their ranks. The reason? His height of 5'6" is deemed to be a barrier to schools who still measure talent by centimeters. It was not until the early 2010s that the local Suresnes star left the honorary promotion. His performances and his enormous potential attracted the attention of the Boulogne-sur-Mer club, which then offered him an amateur contract. N'Golo spent 2 seasons with the reserve team before finally seizing his chance when the club descended to the national level in 2012-2013. It was a big breakthrough. He was voted best player of the championship and signed for 3 seasons with Caen, then in the second division. There, N'Golo Kanté quickly adapted to the demands of the professional world and quickly convinced everyone by immediately establishing himself as one of the key players in the Caen team. Even better, the midfielder finished in the League Two team of choice at the end of the season, and then asserted himself as one of the main architects of his club's survival in the elite the following year. And if on the pitch the man with 5 lungs confirms all the hopes that were placed on him, the player keeps his values and his simplicity off the pitch. Where some players spend their first paychecks on a luxury car, he buys a house and a second-hand Renault to replace the scooter he used to ride to training. Olympique Lyonnais, but especially Olympique de Marseille, who offered 6 million euros for his services, are interested in the player. Leicester, on the other hand, are offering 9. Offer accepted. Kanté, after 2 successful seasons, arrived in 2016 incognito in the Premier League. A choice that caused some discussion. Many believe that this decision is dictated by the lure of money while the Leicester team is struggling in the league. Worse, Claudio Ranieri does not want him. But once again, N'Golo Kanté made a brilliant start and quickly impressed his coach. The Fox's number 14 even became an essential part of the Italian coach's tactical organization. It must be said that he adapts perfectly to the rough and tumble of English football. It's simple. Kanté is everywhere on the pitch. He leads the league in the number of successful tackles and interceptions, and is fast becoming the best holding midfielder in the Premier League. His impressive work rate played a big part in Leicester's unlikely triumph at the end of the season and logically opened the doors to the French national team. 1 season and then it's gone. The rest is history. N'Golo Kanté discovered the demands of a major European club by signing for Chelsea for 35 million euros. A few months later, he won a 2nd consecutive English League title. At the end of the season, the Frenchman was named the best player in the Premier League. It was the consecration. The 8th of the Ballon d'Or, 2017, now considered one of the best midfielders in the world. And in addition to his numerous individual awards, N'Golo Kanté will continue his crazy rise up to the top by lifting the World Cup in 2018. He will continue to fill his trophy cabinet by winning the Europa League a year later. Little known to the general public at his beginnings, The native of Paris is today one of the most appreciated and respected personalities in the football world. N'Golo Kanté is an atypical profile, far from the standards of modern football. He has no extravagant haircut, no earrings or tattoos of any kind. He is above all a discreet character known for his incredible humility and his infectious smile. He is a reserved man, but is extremely determined on the green rectangle, as evidenced by his rapid and dazzling progression at the highest level. Today, N'Golo Kanté is the archetype of the complete midfielder. Quick, fast, technical, omnipresent in duels, and impressing when he loses the ball with his incessant interceptions. The lung metronome also knows how to protect himself forward by being the first launchpad for his team's attacking phases. Whether in a pure number 6 role or as a relay player, N'Golo Kanté is a box-to-box player who knows how to be indispensable. And after all, that is surely the strength of great players. Yes, we Kanté. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, don't hesitate to talk about our channel around you, or to like it, or to share it. See you soon for a new video. Ciao!